So have you heard about the Biden administration weaponizing national security against parents who participate in school board meetings? Yes, this is very, very dangerous. And I don't think I need to tell you how dangerous it is, but I do want to explain to you why this is happening. Parents all over the country are very frustrated with their school administrations. They're not listening to the parents. They don't seem to care. Parents go to the school board meetings and they express their frustrations, their concerns. They get other parents to come, and it doesn't seem to matter how many parents show up, what testimony they give, what evidence they give. It doesn't seem to matter. The school administrators continue to go down the same path. And so the parents seem to have no power to influence the school administration, and it becomes very frustrating for them. And so they get more loud, more vocal, they get more presence, and now the school board members are saying we're threatened, and the Biden administration are now saying that this is an act of domestic terrorism. So I think we have to go to what is happening here and what is going to make this better. What is happening is the school administrators simply don't care about the parents' voice because the parents do not control their funding. They do not control how they get money. And so they simply just don't care because they get a paycheck and they get nice facilities and they get power and influence and they can change the way the entire nation thinks. And the parents have nothing to say about it because they don't determine where the money goes. And I'll give you a reality here in Idaho. 50% of the parents could take their students out of school, take their children out of school, and that school would only receive a 3% decrease in their budget. And so that's all they would receive. In fact, so 50% of the parents took their children out of school because they didn't like what the school was teaching, such as critical race theory or something like that. If that was to happen, the school would actually benefit from that because they would get almost the same budget, maybe a 3% decrease, and they would have less students to teach. And so it's no wonder why the parents go to these school board meetings and they try to express, and no matter what, they think they have representative government, but they don't. They really don't, because the school boards are being manipulated by the superintendents, and the superintendents are being pressured and working with the teachers and the teachers' unions, and it's all about their paycheck. And so until we affect their paycheck as parents, we will never, ever be heard. And it will continue to be more frustrating and more frustrating. And more people will continue to get in school board members' face and the district administrators' faces and say, what are you doing? What are you doing to our children? What are you doing to our society? And it won't matter. And so as governor, and I've said this many, many times, I will fight and make it so that the money follows the student and the parents decide where that student goes and where that money goes. I will also free up the administrators from federal curriculums so that they can teach according to what they want to teach and be directly accountable to the parents. And if you were to do those two things in a social system such as public school, then you would be applying a little bit more of free market, and you would solve a tremendous amount of problems, including a lot of waste and a lot of teaching of things that will destroy our nation. And you'd put the power back into the people's hands, into the parents' hands, and you would make the teachers and the school boards and school board administrators accountable to the parents, and this frustration would die down. So that is the solution. That is what I'm fighting for. And that's it in a nutshell. Thank you.